What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Free to Be. And this week, I want to talk to you guys about Mechanical Turk by Amazon. Mechanical Turk is a task-based platform where you can make money online. I touched on it in my top 3 ways to make money online video that I released early on in the channel's history. So if you want to check that out, I'll link it up above so you can take a look at that video. But basically, I have some results and some thoughts on what this system can do for you and if you can actually make some legitimate money online using it. Mechanical Turk is a task-based system. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, now as always, if you're new to the channel, before we get into this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button up here for me. We cover financial literacy on this channel, so if you want to see more videos about that, make sure you hit subscribe, turn on those notifications because we do put videos out there sporadically, as well as a new video every Sunday. And also, I want to make sure that you guys have had an opportunity to check out the video I did here a few weeks ago. I'm giving away a $100 Amazon gift card at the end of September. And in order to be eligible, all you have to do is watch that video and follow the instructions that I lay out in the video. And then hopefully I get to give out $100 to one of you guys. And if you're not new to the channel, thanks again for joining me this week. So let's get right into Mechanical Turk and how it works. Okay, so Amazon's Mechanical Turk is basically a task-based service that's online where somebody who needs a task done, and it's usually like a menial little task that they can't do on their own. They need a large group of people helping them. They put that task online, and then they pay out a sum of money per completion of a task. So, for example, if I am a market research company and I need to put out a survey and I want a large enough, broad enough pool of people to participate in the survey, I can create a task here as a requester, and then what happens is someone who signed up as a worker on Mechanical Turk can come on, see that job available for them, and then I can determine how much money I have in my budget to pay out on that task. Surveys on this platform are usually higher pay, so completing a 15-20 minute survey, you could get up to $3-4 for that. And then there's tasks that pay as little as 1 or 2 cents per task. So it might not be the most viable way to make a large sum of money, but a lot of the tasks, again, don't really involve heavy lifting in terms of focus and paying attention to it. You can kind of do it while you're watching TV or completing some other activity online. It's kind of easy to do, but you're not going to be making big sums of money. So what you want to do first is you're going to come in here at just mturk.com, and I'll link it down below as well. But you're going to want to come in and sign up as a worker. And once you sign up as a worker, you can go ahead and start to qualify for tasks. But I should mention that they do keep track of every task you complete. And if you don't do a task correctly, or if you just fudge your way through it, you'll get rejected. You won't get paid out on it, and it actually counts against your profile score. And certain tasks aren't even available to you until you have met a certain threshold or a certain accuracy percentage. And I forget exactly what they're called, but we'll jump to that in a little bit. And you don't actually qualify for certain tasks until you hit that threshold. So, I think the higher paying tasks come with time. So it does take a little bit of ramp up time to get into the flow of things and start making some money. But the good thing is here, once you do start rolling up some money, you can either translate that or transfer that into the your Amazon account, where you can use it as Amazon money, like a gift card, or you could transfer it to your bank account directly through the Amazon Pay feature. Okay, so here we are. This is the dashboard. Once you create a worker account, you're presented with this dashboard that kind of lists out all the tasks that are available to you. And like I said in the beginning, you might have to do the lower dollar ones just to build up, a high enough score that you qualify for others. And you'll notice that some are in a darker, shade here. Those require you to actually qualify, and you'll know. So you might have all of these in that dark shade in the beginning. And that just means you have to filter out to see which jobs you actually qualify for. And there's a nice little feature up here. It's just the filter button. But by clicking this, you'll see you're presented with a couple options. So you want to see which ones these require master qualifications. Those are the ones that, over time you'll build up and you'll be qualified for and eligible for. But you want to click what I'm qualified to work on. And then if you have a threshold, if you don't want to do work that, pays you out 2 cents per task, although sometimes those are really just brainless activities that you can just sit there and click through and click through and click through, and those 2 cents add up. But yes, it's going to probably be like $5 or $6 an hour. And if that's not what you're interested in doing, that's fine. So you can go ahead and put a minimum threshold in terms of what you're willing to work on. So if you want tasks that are at least going to pay you 50 cents per task, you could go ahead and enter that here and then click apply, at which point you'll see everything that's presented to you. And then if you want to take it one step further, you can then sort it by reward type by clicking over here, and that'll present you, the different rewards that are available in terms of highest to lowest. You can do how many hits are available within category, and then sometimes if it's a survey, you might actually have to qualify for it. But basically it's a great idea to do this, to filter out everything that you're not willing to work on, so you're presented with what you are, willing to do for the money. And then here you can hit this plus sign and you'll get to know a little bit more about what the task involves and what they're looking for. So here it's a video chat about a social issue, earn up to $2. Please read description carefully. You come over here, you read this description, and if you're willing to do this, what you do here is you click accept and work. Now if you click preview, it'll jump to a more detailed page, and we'll click this here now to see. And so it brings you over here, and this one doesn't look like it has anything here. So there's nothing here yet. So we're going to go back to results. We'll try another one here. So let's go over to this 2018-2019 LG TV survey, and we'll click this. Here we go. Take pictures of the settings on your 2018 or 2019 LG television. So this obviously requires you to have an LG TV to begin with. But let's say you do. You could go over here to preview. And here you go. You get a little bit more information. This is the model numbers they're looking for specifically. And let's say that you do have one of these. Let's say you have the OLED 65B9 PUA, and you want to go ahead and take this survey. So all you do is you click accept. Once you click accept, you come down towards the bottom of the page. There usually is going to be a link or some kind of additional information on how you submit your answers. You click over there. They present you, after you're done with their survey, a key, a secret code that you enter here, and then you click submit, and that's it. It usually takes them about 24 to 48 hours to review, and then they'll go ahead and assess the situation, and if you qualified and you were honest and provided good information to them, they will pay you out. Now let's say you click the accept by accident, no big deal. You go ahead and just return it, but make sure you do that, because if time runs out and you haven't returned an open survey, it's going to basically count against you, and it'll make your score as a tester or a worker go down. So make sure you hit the return button when you're done. And basically, guys, you can see here, some of these, only have 9 available. Some have a larger amount. Usually the ones that have a larger amount let you take whatever the task is and do it over and over again. Some of the ones that are just one a piece, those are one shot. They're looking for one participant, or you can only take it one time. So I always look for something that may be a little bit lower in value, but I can do it over and over again, because when some of the tasks, when you do it over and over again, you become more proficient and efficient in the way that you complete the task. So where the first one might take you a couple minutes to do, and pays you out 50 cents, then you'll notice that with repetition, you'll be flying through them, and before you know it, the 10th, 11th time you're doing the same task, it's taking you maybe 30 seconds. So I think 50 cents for 30 seconds of work is worth it. You're basically making $1 a minute in that scenario. So definitely look into the ones with a higher hit count, because those are the ones that you might be able to do over and over again. I know one of the ones that I tested out here a while back was to call into an automated phone service, and basically working with their AI robot on the other end to see if they could capture your request correctly. And those guys were paying, I think it was $1 for a minute and 30 seconds of conversation. And you could do up to 12 a day. So it was as easy as within 10-15 minutes I was making $12, and then I walked away. Now those are far and few between. You're gonna see that it does take a lot of work to do, and so far I've really only spent maybe a few hours on this platform, little less than $5 an hour. So it's not really something that's viable to do if you're trying to make a large sum of money. But if you have some time and you're sitting in front of the TV and you want to just do some tasks and maybe complete a survey or two and get some money that way, it's perfectly, a viable solution in that regard. If you want to build up your Amazon gift card account, and put some money in there so that you can spend on Amazon down the road, it's definitely worth it. But if you're looking to make large sums of money, guys, Amazon, Mechanical Turk, I would say that it's not the way to go. Again, of those top three, so far I've discussed with you guys user testing, Text Broker, and Amazon Mechanical Turk. User testing is by far the best way to make money online so far that I've found. Well over $300 now using that platform. Text Broker, I still haven't even been able to activate my account. And Mechanical Turk, I'd say, is good in terms of passive activity. It's not as lengthy as the user testing test, so you can just pick up and do a couple little tasks here and there. So it is still a way to make some extra income, but it's not going to be able to turn into anything bigger than that. Just little bits of income here and there. If you want to, again, apply to Amazon purchases, definitely worth doing. And there's always going to be tasks available too. It's not like user testing where you have to qualify for a test and take a bunch of screeners every time. With Mechanical Turk, there's always something available if you're looking to do it. And guys, that's all I have this week, but please don't forget to check out the $100 giveaway video, because you guys can win a $100 Amazon gift card that I'll be giving away next month. So make sure you check that out. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave me a comment below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, turn on those notifications, and like the video. We'll see you next time.